So, you've decided that you're definitely going to be doing YouTube. You've come up with a channel name, created it, and designed a logo, and now you're facing the ultimate challenge, actually doing something. After all, no one wants to spend a ton of time in a video only to scrap everything they've shot or simply not get any views. So in this video, I will literally walk you through the whole process from idea to uploading the video and tell you how to do everything the right way. I won't beat around the bush, and I will start right away with the idea, because as soon as you have an idea, everything goes like clockwork, basically by the book. So where do you get ideas for videos? We recently made a video, big video on the channel specifically about finding ideas, where I went through all the methods in detail, so be sure to watch it first. But here, I will give you the main principle. Look for a balance between your own interests and the audience's demands. You are making the channel for yourself, and in order not to burn out, you need to do what you're interested in. Take a piece of paper, open notes on your phone, and simply write down what you're interested in. And after that, just type these ideas into YouTube search. See which videos have collected a lot of views, which are still growing, and so on. To get this information, I recommend trying the vidIQ plugin. It's free, and at first it will be a real lifesaver for you. With the final idea in mind, immediately start coming up with several options for the video title. Study the competition, try different titles, while not forgetting about the triggers. And don't forget about the thumbnail either. Make a sketch of how it will look, what the text will be, the emotion, and so on. And you can take a photo of yourself or the thumbnail during filming, so no wasting time here. So you've got your idea, thumbnail, and title. Now it's time for one of the most important steps: planning and scripting. I usually just sit down and start sketching out a rough structure for the video, the main points I want to make, and write the intro speech. Once I'm happy with the plan and it seems interesting to me, I start making notes about the visuals, where the B-rolls need to be, what needs to be shot, what needs to be shown. I recommend not ignoring this step, because if you start shooting without a clear understanding of what specifically needs to be shot, it's very easy to take a bunch of identical and useless shots, simply forgetting about the most important things. You will notice this at the editing stage, and you'll have to scramble to take a few steps back, reset the lights, adjust the camera, reshoot all those missed pieces. When I was just starting out on YouTube, I made this mistake once. Instead of making a video in 3 days, I spent almost a week on it, and it turned out to be far from what I had imagined. Also, when I'm planning, I make notes for future Arthur. I write down my editing ideas, like what effect is needed, what animation can be added, and so on. If I have an idea, I write it down. If you can't come up with editing ideas out of your head, I recommend opening Movavi Video Editor and clicking through the menus with its features and effects. It has everything you need to create professional looking videos without complexities that can be overwhelming for new users. Movavi Video Editor includes a wide range of effects, animations, and music to help you create engaging videos. And now, the most interesting part: keep your holidays glowing. Hop on our New Year's sale and dazzle your subscribers with freshly brewed content for 2024 and beyond. Get infinite creative power and craft unforgettable New Year memories with Movavi Unlimited. Add a touch of holiday enhancement to your photos and videos in a few clicks with AI-driven tools. Capture your screen, webcam, and audio to record joyous greetings. Decorate your heartfelt video messages with help of thousands of creative effects. The sale is the great way to enjoy your very own wonderland, with up to 80% off any creative app you need for the upcoming year to explore new creative horizons. And you can claim a gift every time you shop at the sale. Subscribe to Movavi Unlimited at 80% off and start the new year with a powerful new creative tool belt. Get every feature we develop, no extra fees, all year long. And now it's time for my favorite part: shooting. I could talk for hours about this, telling you about the nuances of different light sources, discussing lenses, cameras, and so on. But if you're just starting out, you don't need all that. So let's go over the basics you have to know. First, the camera you shoot with doesn't matter. From my experience, I can say that the most important thing in a video is sound. You can shoot a video even in a cinema camera, add super cool effects in post-production, but if you have bad sound, no one will watch it. That's why I always recommend investing at least a little money in a microphone. And don't buy these cheap lavalier mics. Get yourself a normal studio or a shotgun mic. A decent microphone can be easily found for under $100, and with a proper tuning, you can use it for many years. The second most important thing is lighting. No matter what camera you're shooting with, without quality and properly set lighting, you'll just get a noisy and boring image. And if you think the quality lighting has to be expensive, then you're wrong. Well, of course, you can immediately go all in and shell out a couple of $100s for a good softbox, diffuser, and grid, as well as a couple of additional light sources, but instead, you can just buy an inexpensive but high-quality bulb with adjustable light temperature. By wrapping a regular shoebox with foil and then stretching a white plastic bag over it, you get a pretty decent softbox. All you need to do is place the bulb into the box and somehow secure it all. Yes, this contraption is quite shady, but it costs literally nothing. And then a regular desk lamp can be placed on the floor as a backlit, giving you that highlight. This will keep you properly separated from the background. That's already enough for decent lighting, but if you want to make the shot even more interesting, I recommend turning on a few more light sources in the background. It could be Christmas lights on a tree, a computer screen with colorful wallpapers, anything you want. And finally, the least important thing is the camera you use. Here, many people mistakenly believe that it is impossible to get a beautiful video without expensive gear, but I've already shown many times that you can create beautiful and cinematic videos just with your smartphone. Yes, there will be some difficulties. Yes, the prep work will take a little longer, but if you're just starting out, there is absolutely no point in investing in an expensive camera, lens, and so on. Just pull out your phone and press record. And if you already have a camera where you want to delve a little deeper into the basics of shooting and various parameters, then I highly recommend watching a recent video in which I explain how to work with exposure, ISO, shutter speed, white balance, and so on. After the shooting is over and you've shot all the footage you planned, there comes a small but very important stage that is often ignored: organizing files. I always arrange everything I shoot into folders. This really simplifies both the editing of each single video and the editing of all videos in general. Separate folder for A rolls, another one for B rolls, and so on. The sky's the limit, but it's best not to go crazy. And then after all these stages comes editing. I've made countless videos on this channel about video editing, various techniques, effects, and unusual ways to use basic features, so I recommend watching them so you will get much more information that I can give you right now. In those videos, I teach everything from cutting and properly picking the duration of B-rolls to color grading and complex animations. I call it a must-have knowledge. Well, let's say you've already edited everything and you have a finished video that you're happy with. The only thing left to do is to upload the video to your channel and add all the info. Everything is very simple. You just upload the video, type in the title, and upload a thumbnail you made earlier. After that, you have two options: leave everything as is and don't add tags in the video description, or spend another 5 minutes but add those tags. You can use ChatGPT to write the description, and as for choosing tags, we have a long and detailed video on our channel that I also recommend watching. And that's basically it, the complete process from A to Z. This is how I do it, and this is how hundreds of creators do it. The algorithm is polished and effective, so feel free to use it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.